family, if you have your computer and your phone, this will be ideal. Some of the setups I'm going to do, especially on the trading view, you're going to need your computer. All right. So if you have your computer handy with you with your phone, that'll be perfect. Let's share my screen so y'all can see me again, my screen. All right, the first thing we're going to do, family, we're going to log into iGenius, log into the back office. All right, let's log into iGenius back office. Once you're logged in, we're going to go over here to the right to your name. We're going to click on it. We're going to go to My Profile. All right, we're going to go to My Profile. Then we're going to go to Preferred Placement. Once we're in Preferred Placement, we're going to see right here where it says Holding Tank Tutorial. All right, so here it says Holding Tank Tutorial. It says Preferred Placement. I want you to click it. And I want you to go where it says Holding Tank right here. Click Holding Tank. All right, what is this about? So down the line, if you're going to bring people into OBG, and even if right now you join and you're not interested in the business side of thing of bringing people in, eventually what's going to happen 2-3 months down the line, once you're fully loaded and you're taking off and you're educating, you're growing your account, eventually people are going to ask you questions. Yo, what's going on over there? I see you're making money doing this, bum, bum, bum. And you're going to introduce this to people naturally. If they want to join the same way you join, they will join with your link. When you have your holding tank on, once those people join, they're placed in a holding tank for 5 days where you could strategically place them on your right side or your left side of your legs. We have 2 legs. All right. Super important, family. Once we're talking about the business side. If you're interested in learning more about the compensation plan, which is very powerful, either drop a message in Telegram to myself or one of the other team leaders in your group, and they'll give you the video that breaks down the compensation plan.
Awesome. No, excited to be here with you guys tonight. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Tonight, we're going to hit on the comp plan. We're going to talk about building this business, guys. I'm excited to share some of my thoughts, ideas, concepts with you that I've learned over the years that I think could be great for your business.
Personally, myself, whatever I join, I want to know the ins and outs of everything. That's just me personally. All right. If you don't have your holding tank on, and let's say 3 people join down the line, automatically in the back office, they will be placed on the left side, then on the right side, then on the left side. It's no strategy towards it anymore. So it's very important to have this turned on right now, holding tank, and then press submit. All right, so we're going to go to the left side now. Where we're going is the education tab. So left side, education. All right, and we're going to start here with Market Pro. All right, so for my new people that just joined, if you haven't created your Market Pro, if this is your first time clicking on it, once you click Market Pro, this is where we're going to start with the education, all right? This is where we're going to start from the ground up with the education. Once you click on this for the first time, it's going to prompt you to create your login details. So I want you to click on it. If it's your first time, it's going to ask you to create those login details. After you finish those login details, drop a 4 in the chat so we could log in together, family. So this is your first time, click on it and follow the screen and create your login details. All right, so let's click on this and let's log in, family. Once you click on it, it's going to pop you up in another tab. And from there, you sign in. I already signed in. It's going to open up like this. If this is your first time signing in, everything you have will be 0%. These first 3 sections is a must. All my people that join these first 3 sections, trading essentials, technical trading, strategic trading, 100% a must, non-negotiable. All right. This is where we're going to start to learn the language. We're going to start with trading essentials. Let's take a quick look. We click on it. All right. It's going to start from the ground up. Like I told you, family, if we want to have a big, strong building, you need to have a strong foundation. So we're going to start here. What is Forex? That breaks it down. What is a share? What is a pips? So when we talk about pips, that is the measurement of price, the movement of price. All right. So let's say, for example, we're talking about gold and we say gold moved up from 1800 to 1820. All right. That is considered 200 pips. 1800 to 1820, 200 pips. If it moved up from 1800 to 1802, that is considered 20 pips. All right, very important. That's just the measurement of price. If it's moving up or down, that's what your pips is. When we go down here, we got bull and bear market, which is just the buying market and selling market. We have lots. This is your lot size. Now, their lots coincide with your pips. They go hand in hand. So based on that movement of price, we're going to use gold, for example, from 1800 to 1802, 20 pips. Based on what you place your lot size, that 20 pips could be worth $20, or it could be worth $200, or it could be worth $100. So your lot size is going to determine the dollar amount of the movement of price up or down. All right. We have short position, long position, which is just your buy and your sell. We have stop loss and take profit. So when we talk about stop loss, let's say we went into gold and we went into a buy. We're expecting gold to shoot up, right? We're expecting gold to shoot up. Your stop loss is something you're going to place below your order entry. Let's say this is where you enter the price. You expect it to go up, but for whatever reason, it reversed. Because it could be a bad position that you took in the trade, or it could be news. Joe Biden went and said something crazy, a crazy speech, and just tilted the USD, or whatever the case is. All right. So if this, you expect it to go up, and for whatever reason, price reverse and it's going down, your stop loss is considered your safety net. Let's say this is where it's going to be minus $50. Boom, it closes the trade automatically, and you only lose $50. So the trade closes, $50 comes out your account, and that's it. On to the next trade. So your stop loss is your safety net. Your take profit, on the other hand, if you're looking for a buy, you expect price to go up. Your take profit is going to be your finish line. So let's say price is going up, boom, and it hits your take profit. If you're up $100, that $100 closes and comes out and comes straight to your account, and you're plus $100 in your account. The trade is over, it's closed, on to the next one. So I just want y'all to think of it as take profit, finish line, stop loss, your safety net. As we scroll down, we have chart types, trading emotionally, super important when we talk about this, because as traders, we're going to lose trades. We're not going to win 100% of trades. It's impossible. It's impossible. And what I tell people all the time is having proper risk to reward ratio. And I'll break that down real quick. Before we enter a trade, your risk to reward we look at is typically a 1 to 3. That's a really good risk to reward. That means you're risking, for example, $20, your stop loss, that is your risk, $20. And let's say your take profit would be $60. So that's a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, 20 to 60. Drop a 5 in the chat if that makes sense, family. Risk to reward 1 to 3, $20 for 60. All right. I see Maggie's on point. She locked in, she engaged. All right, that makes sense. 20 to 60. That's a 1 to 3. So let's say we took 5 trades, family. We took 5 trades, but we lost 3 out of the 5 trades. 3 of them hit the stop loss. How much money did we lose, family? Let me know in the chat. How much money did we lose if we lost 3 of them and $20 was the stop loss? How much money did we lose? There you go, 60, right? But the last 2 we won. We won the last 2. So the TP, aka the take profit, your finish line was $60, and you won the last 2. So how much did you win? How much did you win? If $60 is your take profit and you won the last 2, so 60 and 60, how much is that? 120. There we go. So you lost 3 out of 5 trades, lost minus 60, but you won 120 for the 2 that you did win. How much did you leave in profit? How much did we leave in profit? We lost 60, but we won 120. There you go, $60. So what I'm trying to show you guys is, even though we lost more trades than we won, we lost 3 out of 5, you're still profitable. All right. So I don't want you guys to be thinking, oh, I need to win every trade. No, you just have to have proper risk to reward ratio. And you got to understand your risk management. That means you're not over leveraging. So let's say you are risking 30% of your account each trade, right? And you lost 3 in a row. You damn near blew your account. You didn't give you a chance enough leverage for your account to grow because you're over leveraging, right? But if you just continue to do proper risk management, and what we tell people, we want to risk 1 to 2%, and our goal is to grow at 5%. If 8% in a day, perfect. But really 5%, 3 to 5% is ideal. If you could continue to do that over time, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Over time, your account will continue to get bigger and better and compounding and compounding and compounding. That's the name of the game, compounding. And this is why females are better traders than guys, to be honest with you, because females, they're more, locked in. They're more patient and disciplined. Fellas, we go in there like, all right, damn, I just lost this. Oh, okay, I'm going to get it back on the next trade. So let me risk 30%, 40% right now because I just lost 2 trades in a row. This is a fact. Females are better traders. All right. I'm sorry, fellas. It is what it is. All right. So that is just the risk to reward ratio, 1 to 3. That's a real good risk to reward ratio. And we don't trade emotionally. We lose a trade, on to the next one. We win a trade, on to the next one. You're going to have many trade opportunities in OBG. All right. Worst mistakes traders make: trading without risk control. That's something we talked about, not following the plan. And this breaks down the first section. All right, let's go back. Now we're going to get a little bit more advanced with technical trading. We break down what is fundamental analysis. We go into technical analysis, support and resistance. This is something you're going to hear a lot. All right, support and resistance. Let's take a look. We got 40 seconds video.
A support level is where a price has the propensity to stop and bounce back when it falls. On the other hand, a resistance level is where a price is likely to bounce off when it rises. The more a price touches a level and bounces back, the stronger that level becomes. Once a price breaches a support level, that level often becomes the new resistance level. The same concept applies to breaking out of a resistance level. People tend to consider round numbers as psychological barriers. So trading history shows that support and resistance levels can often occur at round numbers, like $50, $60, or $100.
All right, love it. Quick 40-second video, right to the point. Once these videos are finished, one thing I love, we have a quiz right after, so that keeps the viewer engaged. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the questions, and I want y'all to drop the answer in the chat if y'all think it's A, B, or C. All right? So in a bear market, bear is a selling market, all right? Selling market. In a bear market, a blank level is an area where price has difficulty breaking through the upside. All right, so this is the upside. It's having difficulty breaking through it. A blank level. So are we talking about a retracement level, a support level, or a resistance level? Breaking through the upside. What y'all think it is, family? A, B, or C? All right, perfect. I'm looking for 3 answers on the same choice. All right, and then we're going to continue. So resistance, perfect. Next one. When price breaks through a support level, what usually happens to that level? Support is the floor. All right, so this is our floor, this line. If it breaks through it, what usually happens after? Is it A, nothing? Is it B, it becomes a resistant level? Or is it C, price never breaks through support? What y'all think it is, family? Okay. Y'all sure y'all ain't watched this video yet? Like it. Good job. All right, last one. Trading history. I knew it, man. You cheated. All right. Trading history shows that support and resistance levels tend to form at, is it A, completely random numbers? Is it B, pretty numbers like 22, 33, 55? Or is it C, round numbers like 40, 60, 100? What y'all got? All right, we got 1 C. We got 2 C's. I think you just did that on purpose, try because you said you watched it already, Maggie. All right, so it's C, round numbers. All right. And family, the more you watch these videos, it's going to sink in more. Trust me, like I'll probably watch these now probably 20 times. 20 times going through the stuff, all right? But the more you watch it, the more it's going to retain in the back of your mind, all right? So once you're finished, it will say finish quiz. We click on it, and it's going to tell you, you got 100%, 3 out of 3 right. One thing I like is if you get something wrong, it's okay, family. I don't got so many different questions wrong. What I love is the videos are very short. You could rewatch the video to see where you got something wrong at, and then you could press restart quiz right here. All right, let's get back. So we have, it shows you how to identify support and resistance. The next one now is going to tell you how to find support and resistance. So let's take a look at that.
In this lesson, you will learn what is the definition of the support and resistance levels, how to find them on a chart, how to make a profit using this technical analysis tool, and how to avoid mistakes while trying to identify the levels. When you hear about support and resistance, you might wonder what the source of this phenomenon on the market is. Well, the answer is simple. The market depends on the trader's mood as much as the players depend on the market movement. So support and resistance are essentially reflections of the investor's thoughts that may give a glimpse into their intentions. On this chart, we've got 8 situations where the price got near the support line. Some of them are different from the others, as in certain cases the price bounced back directly off the level, while other times it didn't technically reach it. For example, in cases 5 and 8, the reaction of the bulls was premature and the bears were suppressed by their pressure, which resulted in a reversal even before touching the support level. This still qualifies as a bounce-off, as the price turned back while 15 ticks or less from the line. All these cases have one thing in common. The price getting close to the support line inspires uncertainty in sellers as to whether it's able to pass the level. And traders are starting to get whispers to open a buy deal, which simulates a price increase. Of course, the same rules, only reversed, also apply when the price is about to reach the resistance line. Now we can talk about how to find support and resistance levels. It's obvious at this point that the major role in forming the levels is played by price tops and bottoms. That's why the first thing you should keep an eye on is significant peaks and troughs, as even one price spike could set a bar that will surely have an impact on the price movement in the future. Another thing to be aware of is trend. The most powerful inclined support and resistance line are known to be created by trend channels. As you can see on this chart, each collision with the support line caused a consolidation period which repeated itself later on. When talking about ways to identify support and resistance levels, it's hard not to mention Fibonacci retracements. While the calculation process of this tool is beyond the scope of this lesson, you should know that it's considered to be one of the easiest techniques for the job. Looking at this example, it's impossible not to notice how the support and resistance levels match the Fibonacci retracement levels. Another popular method of finding support and resistance is the pivot points, based on the high, low, and closing price of the previous trading session. This indicator marks the support and resistance levels that are expected to have the strongest influence on the current and upcoming sessions. The only downside of this tool is that support and resistance levels with less impact that can still change the price movement are not drawn on the chart. Having explained how to find the support and resistance levels, let's consider trade opportunities that open up when the price reaches either one of them. In this example, the support line can be considered extremely reliable, as it's assisted by bulls' confidence in a rebound, and there is no huge announcement in sight that can cause a breakthrough. Why the bulls' confidence in a rebound, you might ask? Well, if we go slightly backwards, you'll notice that before the breakthrough, this support level actually acted as a resistance level, and a strong one too. There were 4 attempts to break it, and only the last one succeeded. Sure, you might argue that the third try was quite successful too, but the price still got reversed by the bears, which only makes this level more significant. So now that this price level has received support status, It still holds the power of the previous resistance, which makes it a great time to open a buy deal. In case support or resistance levels are weaker or additional indicators imply an increased chance of a breakthrough, then you should wait a bit longer and see which direction the price goes in. As you know, there are various ways to identify support and resistance, so find the one that you feel most comfortable using, and remember that it never hurts to confirm your assumptions with one or two of the other methods. Once you've found strong levels and decided to trade on them, don't forget that the market can still go in a different direction, so make sure you place an appropriate stop loss and take profit. If you expect a reversal, it's recommended you set a stop loss around 10 ticks beyond the support or resistance level, in case the price does manage to slightly jump over it before turning back. A take profit should be set a few ticks before the opposite level.
All right. So we go back. That one doesn't have a quiz. So now we were introduced to support and resistance, and then we're shown how to identify and find support and resistance. All right. We got trend, same concept, how to identify trends, chart time frame. Then we get into indicators. These are your different kind of indicators. Different traders will have different strategies and different indicators that they use and utilize. Everybody trades a little bit different. All right. So once you really dive in yourself and create your own trading plan and trading strategy, you'll utilize some of these indicators a lot different than other people. Chart patterns. So these are different reversal patterns in the market. He said you should put stop loss and TP 10 ticks in one direction. Boom. That's what he said in the video. But like I said, once you start to trade, you'll start to identify where you want to put your stop loss. For example, here in OBG, we have something called 4-hour closure of the candle. So we don't even put a hard stop loss. We wait for the candle to close, and then that's where we decide to get out the trade. All right. So that's something you're going to learn also, Maggie, what that 4-hour closure. I actually did a class on that yesterday and broke that down yesterday, actually. So we get to chart patterns. These are reversal chart patterns. One of my favorite patterns to look for is called head and shoulders. Reason being, it has an 85% winning rate once it is formed. All right. So that is the second section. Let's get to the third one, strategic trading. We get a little bit more advanced. So this is where we dive into the Japanese candlestick patterns. All right. The history of Japanese candlestick analysis, benefits of using candlesticks, candlestick structure. Super important. Your candlesticks are going to tell you a story, family. It's going to tell you a story. It's up to you to be patient and see and hear and listen to exactly what is this trying to tell me. Is a reversal happening right now? Are the buyers losing steam, or the sellers losing steam, or the buyers coming into play, or the sellers coming into play? The candlesticks will tell you and give you hints to these different things. Doji is the indecision candle. These are the different candlestick structures here you'll come across. One of my favorites to look for is called the morning star and the evening star. Scroll down, we got harmonic price patterns. These are just different patterns in the market that these candles create. All right, like I said before, a lot of different traders, they're going to utilize different strategies and different patterns that they look for. Go down, trading strategies. These are different strategies. Come here to the Fibonacci trading. So Fibonacci is a tool that we utilize to look for if the market is shooting up, we're looking for it to correct and shoot back down, retrace, right? So where it's going to retrace to, we use the Fibonacci tool to see certain zones, all right, certain areas where it could retrace to, and that's where we're going to look to jump out of trades or jump into trades. Elliott waves is similar. It's a theory that uses the concept of the market moves in 5 waves. So this is just a different theory. All right, so these are the first 3 sections, family. If you're brand new, definitely need to finish these. All right, so once you finish this, your understanding of the terminologies will be a lot greater. So when you jump on a call with Alex and the other team leaders, and they're mentioning these different terminologies, you know exactly what they're talking about. All right, to finish it up, we have cryptocurrencies. We don't use Trader, MetaTrader 4 or 5 no more. That's not what we use. We got ebooks for our people that love to read, Beginner's Guide to Trading, Advanced Guide to Trading, Guide to Cryptocurrencies. We got market research videos and finish up with the calendars. All right. So Market Pro, #1 stop once we're starting our road towards the education, family. Exit off. We get back now. We're back in the education tab. So Market Pro, we have University where they have similar videos with just a different concept towards it. All right. The videos, but a different concept, a different little twist. We got Learn Live right here where you can click on and you could be live with the iGenius educators. All right. So for example, Monday, we click Monday. These are the educators that are live, different languages, French, German, English. And you just click right here, you jump on. So they'll tell you right here who they are. This is Alpha Forex. These guys were actually hired by iGenius probably 3 months ago. Licensed traders, really good. Alex already gave the thumbs up on these guys. You could just jump on at different times that you see on the schedule. And now you're watching and following them live. You can ask live questions and they give trade ideas also for you to take. All right, we have right here Money Pro, one of my other favorite sections. All right, of course, we all want to make $1 million a year, right? But what's the point if you're making $1 million a year and by the end of the year, you only have $100 in your account? Especially as Americans, we have a bad habit of overspending, right? We buy things we want, not necessarily what we need. That's why the country or a lot of people are in debt, whether it's credit cards, whether it's student loans, whether it's child support, whatever it is. Americans, we're typically in a lot of debt. So this is why I love this section, because Money Pro teaches us how to have a better relationship with money. All right. Too much Starbucks. There you go. So first section, we starting off spending control. All right. We're going to click on this and we're going to take a look, family. Super important. Love this section.
Welcome to video number 5 in the Cash Flow Quick Start program. In this video, we're going to talk about spending control. If you completed all the activities I've given you so far, you're probably starting to see where some of your money challenges are coming from. You also have a better picture of where you'd like to be financially. As someone who gets to live the lifestyle of their dreams, I can honestly say it's worth whatever sacrifices you need to make to get there. So now let's turn our attention to what you need to do to go from where you're at today to reach your financial goals and potentially live the lifestyle of your dreams. The #1 skill you need to develop to get there is what I like to call spending control. Most people think making more money is the solution to all their money problems. While I'm not going to disagree that making more money would help remove some money stress, I believe that learning to control your spending will generate a much faster and more permanent change in your financial life than anything short of winning the lottery. Once you have your spending under control, you'll be better able to manage the money that you'll make and really accelerate your progress towards your goals. So here's a few strategies I'd like to challenge you to use over the next 60 days. And I promise that if you follow these simple steps, you'll notice a huge difference in your daily financial life and your spending. First, stop adding new debt. You can't dig out of your financial hole until you stop digging. Once you stop digging, you can begin to make some progress. So start by taking all the credit cards out of your purse or wallet so you're not tempted to use them anymore. I would even challenge you to grab a pair of scissors and cut them up or run them through your shredder. You may need to keep one to buy a plane ticket or rent a car, but don't carry it with you. Second, track every penny that you spend for an entire week. Carry a little notebook or maybe an index card and make a note every time you spend some money. This raises the awareness of your spending, and it's a great way to identify problems. You may be shocked at how much you're spending on coffee or soda, and that'll serve as a motivation to help make some changes. Third, use cash or a debit card for all your purchases. There's a reason they use plastic chips in a casino. They want to remove the emotions of seeing real money change hands. Most people will simply spend less if they're using cash for every purchase. In this case, the emotions of parting with our hard-earned dollars will help you develop better spending habits. Fourth, surround yourself with a strong support group. The people around us are a great influence on our actions. Let your friends and your close family members know that you're trying to do better with your money and you'd like their help and support. Maybe invite them to join you. Working together with people who share the same goals and ambitions will increase your odds of success and make it a lot more fun. Finally, avoid places that you'll be tempted to spend. An alcoholic would never socialize in a bar. It's just too tempting. Just the same, a shopper should not go spend time in the mall. Before you make any discretionary spending decisions, take what I like to call a spending timeout, where you put off the purchase for a little while, at least a day, I'd like to say, to make sure that you're not making an emotional or impulse decision. During your timeout, you may come to the realization that you'll be just fine without spending that money, and that's a good thing. If you follow those 5 simple steps, you can't help but save money and start seeing some positive changes in your financial life. This is how you replace the old bad habits with some new ones that help you get out of debt and create some new spending habits that will help you create some real financial success in your life. It's not going to happen all at once. There may be a few bumps in the road, but if you stay the course, you'll soon become the master of your own financial destiny.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, family. Hey, drop some fire in the chat if you found any value from that video, family. A lot of times, we're so used to doing what we've been accustomed to doing for so long that we don't realize how much money we're spending on things we don't need. I'll give you an example of myself. When I was playing earlier in my career, when I was playing, I think it was in France, maybe. I used to have the PlayStation, the Xbox, all these video games, all this, that. Every month, I'm getting like 5 pairs of Jordans to the point where I'm like, man, do I really need all this stuff? It's ridiculous. All right. And it was when COVID happened and I was in South Korea and COVID hit and my season got ended quickly. And it really put things in perspective. Like, man, I don't know when basketball is about to start back up. I got all this stuff that's nonsense that I can't really utilize. I got to really change and put the things that really matter in perspective. All right. Long story short, I ain't played video games since. This has been like, what, 3.5 years, maybe? Whatever the case is, I haven't played a video game since. So I just got locked in on what's more important and started having better and healthy spending habits myself. So I love that video right there, spending control. We have paying off debt, increased cash flow, quick cash, budgets, commit to change, cash flow introduction. This is a real good one. Kids and money, money routine, emergency fund. We look at the statistics in America. A typical American right now that's working those 9-to-5s, going crazy, like, waking up early, going to work. If they lose their job in 3 months, they're in trouble. You're literally 3 months away from being homeless. A lot of people. It's really crazy. So creating an emergency fund, super important. Whatever you could put to the side for that, put to the side for that, family. Always build and prepare yourself for the worst. All right. Getting organized. Financial checkup. We go to the next section. This is a book right here with a debt-free system. It's a 12-chapter PDF. All right. So we click on chapter 1. Take a look what that looks like. It loads up. Really good read, family. Scroll down. Like I said, 12 chapters. We get down here. We have tips and strategies on credit cards. How to pay off those credit cards a lot quicker. Transportation, housing, communication, entertainment, insurance, student loans. Money media. We have your house and your money, buying a car, vacation spending, 12 saves of Christmas, and 5 tips for our newlyweds. Anybody that just recently married, trust me, them bills is piling up. And lastly, down here, this is a new section they just opened up recently. I think like every week they drop a new video. So they have the millionaire's mindset, money and happiness, money sacrifices, Woman and money. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to play this one next time, family. All right. So this is Money Pro, one of the most slept on sections, but trust me, family, I love this section. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to the last section. Now we're going to take a look at partnerships. So this section right here, iGenius has strategic partnerships with third-party affiliates. The first one right here is called Crypto Elite, powered by a company called Endotech. Endotech was featured in Forbes magazine, powerful AI company that trades crypto for us automatically. It trades Bitcoin and Ethereum. A typical person cannot have access to Endotech. To get into the door, you got to come with $125,000, family, right? What iGenius has done is iGenius gave them a lot of money, so elite members like ourselves, whoever's elite, we can have access to this at a fraction of the price. All right, super dope. Like I said, Endotech was featured in Forbes. If you want more information on this, you can hit up the team leader in your group and they'll give you more information on Endotech. We talk about CoinPro now. CoinPro is another AI software where you could set up your own strategy. So for example, quickly, if you like to take trades only based on support and resistance, these are parameters that you will set in the back for CoinPro. And once these parameters are met, you jump into trade automatically. So you set exactly how you want to trade and CoinPro just delivers. When we get to Travel Pro, this is my absolute #1 product in iGenius. All right. Do we have people that love to travel here? If you love to travel, drop a yes in the chat if you love to travel. And let me know what's the last place you've been. Like I said, I'm here in Bahrain right now. It is, what time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. for me right now here in Bahrain. But, you know, I'm here with my people, making sure y'all getting educated. All right. So nobody here loves to travel? That's crazy. All right. Drop a city in the chat. My man Josh said I do. All right. You got to enjoy life, Josh. It's a big, beautiful world out there. It's a big, beautiful world. All right. So what is Wanderlust? Wanderlust is pretty much your own travel site right here where you're able to go and book these hotels and resorts around the world for up to 65% off. You have discounts on flights, cruises, car rentals, but by far the best savings are on hotels and resorts around the world. All right. I have a few dream trips I want. So give me a city, Maggie. Let's take a search. Let's take a search. Give me a city that you want to go visit and let's take a search. In the meantime,
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
I think OBG is there today, actually.
Yeah, they are. I tried to tell my friend to go, but who knows?
Got you. All right. So let's do for the 18th to the 21st. Charlotte. Hope I spelled that correctly. Yep. All right, let's take a search. So once you do the search, everything will populate. Actually, we had an event in Houston on October 21st. This is where I booked my hotel. It was at the Hilton downtown. Super nice. Real nice savings. All right. So for me, I like advanced and I like 4- and 5-star hotels. So I'll go to advanced 4 and 5, update results. All right. So everything's populating. The savings are popping up right now. So before utilizing Wanderlust, our search engine, I used to only book on Orbitz. All right. So Orbitz was the only thing I used to book on. So for example, if I'm scrolling down and I'm looking at savings, I'm saying, all right, what looks good? Where do I want to book? Let's go here and book with the Ivy's Hotel. That looks pretty nice. So I will click on it, see details, find the room that you're looking for. Let's say we're looking for the superior room, 1 queen bed, book rate. I would then open a new tab with Orbitz, same hotel, same room, same dates, and I would look and compare the price. Wanderlust blows Orbitz out the water 9 times out of 10, family. All right. 9 times out of 10, it has the better rates. One thing I love about this, though, also is it's not just associated to your name. Let's say you want to book a room for your mom, your dad, your brother, or one of your friends. You can just put their name, go down here and pay with whatever credit card, and it's booked, family. So for me, Wanderlust is wonderful. Also, I have a lot of basketball friends and their coaches. And one of my guys in Miami, he had hit me up. He knew about my savings and he wanted to get a 2-night getaway with his wife. So he asked me to book the room. I booked the room. Long story short, I was able to save him like $130, whatever it was. And I charged him 30% of the savings. He saved $130 compared to what he was going to book with. And I just charged him 30%. I think he's cashed at me $35. What I'm trying to say right now is the way I utilize it is I'm my own travel agent. So if somebody knows about my savings and they want to utilize it, I would just charge them 30% of the savings, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. But that's just personally what I do. So like I said, Wanderlust is wonderful, family. This is what you pay for, family. We pay for access to iGenius. So log into your back office, scroll through, and get familiar with what this is all about, family. All right. So this is iGenius. We're going to get to our Telegram now. Let's get to our Telegram.